You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Let's go to Prince George's County, y'all, where, of course, they're having some issues there, and they want the police chief there to resign. The police chief is Hank Stawinski. The petition comes after a 24-year-old man was severely injured during a traffic stop when officials attempted to arrest him. According to the police officials, Demonte Ward-Blake attempted to flee from custody while handcuffed when officers brought him down, injured his spinal cord, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. In a news conference, Stawinski defended the officers' actions, stating that they did not mean to hurt Ward-Blake and calling the incident a horrible accident. The petition has caused divisiveness in the community, with some faith-based leaders supporting Chief Hank Stawinski and others protesting him. Senior pastor of Reid Temple in Glendale, Maryland, Reverend Mark Whitlock, will be holding a town hall at his church on Monday to discuss police and community relations. He joins us now. Reverend, glad to have you here. First, I'm going to start with Reverend Whitlock first. Man is paralyzed. And then the answer is, hey, it's a horrible accident. Freddie Gray was killed as a result of his treatment in Baltimore. I'm sorry, black folks not going to accept, hey, my bad.
First off, thank you for blistering Brandon. You did a wonderful job of taking that man to task. I felt like you was taking him out to the shed and giving him an old whipping that we would normally do in church. So hats off. Keep up that work. I'm going to bring you in to talk to the young people in our church because we need more people like you. 1965, Jimmy Lee Jackson.
I'll be happy to be there.
Go ahead. Right. Thank you. 1965, Jimmy Lee Jackson, murdered by state police in Alabama. One of the first casualties of the civil rights movement. We can keep going on, and then the NAACP, of course, certainly lifted the thought that a black man was lynched every day in our country. If we think about Michael Brown, if we think about Freddie Gray, if we think about Eric Garner, if you think about Trayvon Martin, we can even talk about Rodney King, who was beaten severely. The real challenge that we have is what King said. I won't remember the chatter of a Brandon, but I'll remember the silence of my friends and the silence of the church. And so we at Reid Temple, we're holding a symposium, we're holding a town hall, and we've invited public policy makers, we've invited the police, we've invited the Change of Color and other nonprofits. On Monday, November the 4th at 7 p.m. at Reid Temple, 11400 Glendale Boulevard, Glendale, Maryland, to come and see. I'm the new pastor. I came out of Los Angeles, California. You and I met back there when I was at First AME Church, and we dealt with the Rodney King issue,
right. Yep.
and we dealt with all the other issues. We're dealing with the issues here in Prince George's County. I brought with me Reverend Joseph Deck. Reverend Joseph Deck is responsible for the men of our church. We have about 14,000 members. We're the largest AME church in the world. We're excited about the fact what Reverend Deck is doing. Reverend Deck should talk about some of the complaints, some of the issues that our young men are facing, not only in Prince George's County, but throughout the DMV.
Thank you, Pastor.
Reverend, your comment, please.
Sure. As I'm the minister of men for almost 3,000 men at Reid Temple AME Church, and one of the things that come up a lot at our church is when they see those blaring lights, they break out into cold sweats. They remember the talks that we give. We do role playing. Everybody here knows that. Put your hands on the wheel, all of that stuff. But in the heat of the moment, when the nerves are real high, they are not quite thinking in an orderly fashion. And we have a history. I don't have to run the history down here in Prince George's County, where when there's a confrontation, when there's a traffic stop with police officers, more often than not, and I think there was a Maryland study that came out of the governor's office, little O's in 2017, often that thing comes out at a like 30% that there is a charge or an incarceration or an altercation. And when you look at other racial groups, that drops down significantly, therefore it identifies a problem.
So Roland, you know the work that we have to do. We have to make sure that we have public policy, but not only public policy, but we also must make sure that our young millennials, like my brother to my left, are engaged in the political process, that are engaged in civic engagement. It's not enough for us just to protest, but it's enough for us to go out and vote. It's enough for us to agitate, irritate, to make sure that, one, we have cameras on every police officer, the body camera, so that we can see what's going on. Yep. Right now in Prince George's County, we don't have cameras on police officers. Number two, the number of African Americans in leadership in Prince George's County as far as the policing agencies go. And then number three, is there a police review board? Is there someone that is really challenging what these cases are? And we've had some cases go to court. We've had some cases convicted. But we have to have the feeling that everybody has a voice at the table. And that's what's going to happen on Monday at Reid Temple. At 11400 Glendale Boulevard, Glendale, Maryland.
All right, gentlemen. Well, look, good luck with that, and certainly keep us abreast of what happens there at Prince George's County.
Can I offer one more thing? Your friend and my friend, John Bryant.
Yeah, go ahead.
Your friend and my friend, John Bryant, well, he's going to be here on the 8th. If you have time, I know you're busy. You may be in New York. But John Bryan and I are putting on a business symposium.
November 8th or December 8th?
No, November 8th, if you're going to be in Prince George's County.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I'll be broadcasting our show from Cabo from the Life Lux Jazz Festival, so we'll be there.
That's really like hard work, you know what I mean? That's
somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
You know, I don't know. Have you been in?
Somebody got to do it.
Have you been getting money from the walkaway movement? I just want to know.
Oh no, trust me. No, when it comes to me, the walkaway movement is the runaway movement because they run away from Negroes like me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Gentlemen, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Yep. All right, folks, Life Lux Jazz Experience taking place in Cabo, November 7th through the 11th next week. Yours truly will be there. We want you to be there as well. Go to lifeluxjazz.com, LIFELUXEJAZZ.com. 14 acts, Gerald Albright, Kirk Whalum, Average White Band, Shalea, Ronnie Laws. I mean, it's going to be jam-packed. Now, here's the deal. If you can't go, I understand. But you can also participate by getting the live streaming pass from GFNTV.com. GFNTV.com. $10.99. You'll get to see all of the concerts over the course of 3 days. It's fantastic. Oh, did I tell you that GFNTV.com, black owned? Yeah, as well. And so also, Life Love Jazz Experience, black owned. A sister created this to provide an opportunity for African Americans who live in a lot of these cold states, even though climate change has screwed that sucker up, to opportunity, of course, to hang out in Mexico for 4 days and have a great time. I'll be doing Roland Martin Unfiltered there next Thursday and Friday from Cabo, but you can experience the concerts by going to GFNTV.com and getting your live streaming pass. So please do so, and we look forward to checking it out. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.